what real estate investing is not. Okay, real estate investing is not, you know, flipping a condo contract because, you know, your buddy did it down in Florida and you put it under contract for $200,000. They opened it up in a year and you sold it for $250,000. You know, that's not investing. That's called gambling, right? And you can make money gambling, and a lot of people do. But if you want to make your money gambling, then go be a professional gambler in Las Vegas. Otherwise, let everybody else lose their shirts. I mean, you know, the house always wins, right? It's no different with condo contracts. I mean, if it was such a sure thing, then why is the builder doing it? You know? I mean, the builder has to cover his risks. The bank has to cover his risks. They're professionals, right? I mean, the builders and the banks are putting up a $100 million project. And you think you're smarter than them because you put your little $200,000 condo under contract with them? What do you want to bet on average that people lose? You know, they do. And a good reason of that is, too, because the markets are inefficient. You know, so it's not like you get a pure premium on your increase. You don't get a pure profit. You have to pay commissions and you have to pay everything else that's associated with it. Doesn't mean you can't make any money in it. You just have to make sure that you're right. Real estate investing is not fixing and flipping. It's not buying a house, fixing it, and selling it. It's not investing. It's a job. It's an occupation. It's a business. There are other businesses that you can make money at. There's other occupations you can make money at. You know? So if you think you're going to come in and buy and fix and sell a house and make all this money, you're not. You know, it's a real business with business costs associated, like marketing, overhead, risks, all the things that are combined with it. Now, you do it well, you can make a good living at it, which you'll forever be making a living at it. You know, but you can do that with whatever you want. If you wanted to open up a restaurant, you can make all the money that they say on late night TVs, right? If you do, if you're a mortgage broker, you know, sometimes I think, man, these mortgage brokers and real estate agents, they're the ones that got it. They don't have to pay the mortgage on it, but they're making 5%, 6% on my houses. It's killing me. But they, you know, if you've ever been in business, then you know that everybody thinks that you're loaded, but you know that you're poorer than your employees. Now, over time, that's supposed to turn itself around, you know, and we always think that the other guy's making money, you know. Like I know Rob's making all the money in my neighborhood. Come on, somebody's making money, because it's never you, because it's a business, you know. So it's never quite as good as everybody says it is. It's never quite the same. It's not the panacea. It's not the solution. It's just another job, another occupation. I don't want to discourage you, but that's what it is. It's so expected. And you can do tremendously well. You can do much better than you can in other occupations because there is a lot of risk to it. People don't put the time and studying into it. People don't treat it seriously, and people don't treat it as a business. So if you go in that with your eyes wide open, then you can capitalize in it, and then you can make a good living. It can work if you know what you're getting into. Real estate investing is not property management. There's, I used to have a property manager, Neil Properties, and they would manage my property. I recommend everybody have the property management company. Because, again, if you're going to manage your own properties, then I have some for you. Everybody always concentrates on, I'm saving all this money. If you wouldn't do for somebody else what you do for yourself, then don't do it. Does that make sense? If you think that you're saving money with a property manager or painting your own house or cutting your own grass, okay, and you wouldn't do it for somebody else for money, there's no reason why you should do it. Unless you enjoy it. Unless you know you can meditate and get the chi with the painting, right? If that's something that you enjoy and it's a legitimate hobby, I guess, you know, for those that like to mow their lawn and like to do their landscaping, and that's relaxing and it's good for you to do that a couple hours a week, great. Otherwise, It's work. A pain in the ass. You might as well mow your neighbor's yard and make 20 bucks. You know? Because if you can't pay somebody to do those chores for you, you know, then you need to do better in your own job. I mean, in a perfect world, we did choose a job that we enjoy doing, more or less, right? That's what our parents told us to do. And so you should concentrate on getting a job that you enjoy doing, right? So you should enjoy your occupation. And hopefully your occupation, at the very least, pays more than cutting your grass, assuming you don't like doing it, or painting the house. You know? And if that's the case, then you should use your time to do your occupation and not do, you know, labor stuff, unless you enjoy it. And if you really enjoy it, I've got a yard for you to mow. The reason I mentioned that I used to have a property management company is that property management is not profitable. It's not a profitable business. You know, just like anything else, you think, oh, they're making 8% on the rents and they don't have to pay the mortgage, that must be an awesome business. Well, it is profitable after you get 500, 700, 1,000 houses. Then you can make some money. Okay? But you want to talk about headaches. Try managing 500, 600, 700, 1,000 houses. And so my property management company, he decided, he's like, look, I have about 400, 500, 600 houses under management. I'm not really making any money. The only way so I either close my doors or I go to 1,000 or 1,500 houses. He's like, you know what, I'm closing my doors. I'm going to go do something else. You know, and so now I had to move property management companies. You know, but here this guy, it's been the family business. His dad did it for 30, 40 years, and he's getting out of the business. But yet, all these new people want to manage their 5 houses that they have. How does that make sense? A guy managing 500 houses says it's not worth it. I can't make any money doing it. I'm going to go do something else. I'm going to go into mortgages, right? I'm going to go into mortgages. But yet the guy with 5 houses is like, I'm going to save all this money. You know, it's not, you know, it's not a good idea.